Hey guys, it's Gus, and let's talk about a few things going on in the game right now. Now, most of this, some of this, all of you may know. Some of this may be helpful, and it's generally the newer players that need all the help they can get. So, let's proceed, shall we? And the first thing I want to talk about is we have an event coming up. It's called the Wonders of Gond event. And if anybody's looking at making wealth, this event was such a huge moneymaker for the people who did it. I I know multiple people who made over 100 million farming this. Their eyes were bleeding, their fingers were stiff. They were making a ton. And the reason why is there's a lot of reasons. These you can craft doohickeys, you can craft the gone bags that drop coals or pres wards. Um, you can get the mechanical boar worm. I don't know. We don't know if this is going to be anywhere at the level it was the last time this event came. And we can have a slight indication of what's going on if we go down to packs and we type in let's go pack, and they should be right here. Yeah, so they're down to about 50k each. And during the when the event first started, they were like 90. Oh, they were over 100k each. They were so high. And I don't know if these are down to 49,000 each because the event's coming soon and the sellers just want to get them off offloaded before the event starts, or if there's because the demand for it's gone down. I don't know. But these bags are pretty cool, and you can basically do them for free. The people making massive quantities, though, I mean, they're machines, man. What they got going on. But one thing that did happen last event was they needed gold, and massive tens of thousands of gold. So, um, gold's gold right now. Oh, shoot. Okay, gold. I'm expecting to be around 500k or 4 to 500 gold right now, and that's a lot. It's yeah, 450k for a stack 'em. So 450 of gold. And let me just show you how you can make gold really quick in the game. Um, I'm gonna come over here. I like doing the bone necklace. Well, I just learned about it. Um, and all it takes is animal bone or cotton yarn. And these are dirt cheap. Animal bone or cotton yarn. Let me show you. Um, I mean, it's almost not even a cost because of how cheap they are. Animal bone and cotton yarn. So let's say you want to get a stack of 1,000 of these, right? 4.5 gold. I mean, and then if you go to animal bone, it's even less. It's like 2.5 gold. Yeah, 2.3 gold. It's so cheap to make these. So you go over here to your artist crafter, I don't know, and you get the two in there. And if you have her, she's great. Negates commission costs at the beginning and a 75% commission reduction. And then you have to put a tool, even though it doesn't matter because we're already at 100%. And then we just order. We order as many as possible, and then I like to rush it as fast as I can. So I don't know if they can do it faster on PC. Probably can, but this is as fast as I can mash it on PS4. And I'm gonna just go through the process. It's like a 2-minute process. Apologies to anybody who has to watch this, but I want to show anybody watching how profitable this. Well, 10,000 diamonds in like 2 minutes work is pretty darn good, man. Maybe it's 3 minutes. Maybe okay, 4 minutes possibly, which I don't think it is. It's just taking a while because I was talking about the materials and the 75% commission reduction, which was um, You wouldn't be doing that if you were crafting this on your own. And the thing is, you don't even have to do this. It takes less than 6 minutes to craft. So if you just let them work their thing, your box will be full in like 2 or 3 hours, and just empty it remotely a couple times a day, and you'll just be getting a bunch of gold that way too. It's annoying because you have to have inventory space. Thank you for those mythic bags, and I know they're Zen. 400 Zen for that bag is, this company that we enjoy this game on is not notorious for making good deals in the Zen market, and finally it feels like you're kind of getting your Zen's worth. And on PS4 it's only a 2.5 month wait, so it's not that long, but I can't say the same for poor PC folks. Okay, so now we're gonna summon our seal trader, and I'm gonna show you how much gold you get for this. And store, and we're gonna sell it. And right now we're at 7204. So we're gonna do 7204, and let's go ahead and sell it real quick. Wherever it is, it's at the bottom. Okay, and we're just gonna start mashing it. So we start off with 7,204 gold, and you're just gonna see real quick how much gold you get from doing this. Is it thousands and thousands of gold? No, but it can be if if you have everything set up, and I'll show you how. But let me just sell these real quick so you can see how quickly you can make gold doing this. And then I got a couple other things that you may find interesting. So this is gonna be a little bit longer video. I wouldn't doubt if it was like 15 minutes. Okay, so we sold all those. So now we have 7,224. So we just made 20 gold. And 20. Did I sell them all? Let me check my inventory. What? Oh, you know what? I thought it felt a little low, because we didn't empty that. Okay. Wasting more time. Okay. And go to her. And go down. Darn. And then we sell these. Okay. So we were at 7,204 gold. Now we're going to be at 7,000. So 28 gold. And 28 gold doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're selling it, it's at 450 diamonds each. That's 12,600 diamonds after auction house fees. Let's just round it down to 11,000 diamonds. 11,000 diamonds really quickly. And what's crazy is if you got 10 alts, you just made 100,000 in like a half hour or less. I mean, it's that good. And if you have 50 alts, and you're willing to stomach going through it all, and you have professions on them all, you can kind of see how much gold you can make doing this. Okay, so you may already know this, but let me show you this. If you go to your Undermountain Ring collections, there's gonna be a couple rings, right? And one of them is the nickel plated ring. It's great. It gives you about 3,000 stats, and all your encounter powers do 3% more damage. And they're all the same. They all got like this little perk and about 3,000 stats, except for the gold plated ring. Notice it gives 9,000 crit severity and 6,000 crit strike. So instead of 3,000 stats, you're getting 15,000 stats. That's on the gold plated and the gold bypass ring. And obviously the community knows because the auction house is showing it. I don't have these in my build. For one, the ring bonus is worse than the other two ring bonuses I have equipped. And the second thing is that if you're built right, or if you're at like a very end game build, you can't use any of those stats. All my ratings are already capped, so those extra stats wouldn't. They just be all extra stats, so they don't help. Maybe they'd help prevent using some consumables. But if you go to the auction house, they're there. You can farm them in Master Zero or Tom, and look at 4 million. The bypass gold ring has accuracy and combat advantage, which are two or sexier stats, and there was just one a little while ago to I think 6 or 7 million, and that's gone. Um, are these a bug? Oh, well, unless somebody has written that that was not intended to be this way, then we don't know for sure, but we can make an assumption. And since these are the only two rings that behave that way, it probably is a bug, which means it could be fixed, but the rings have been broken since the combat rework, which was what, 6 months ago. There's a whole bunch of rings that behave the same way and they have not been fixed. So if you're going to get these rings to make your build stronger, actually maybe they'd be good for PvP, I don't know. If you are going to get these rings, you're taking a big risk by doing so because they could be nerfed the next patch. And then if you did spend 4 million or more, I mean, you're gonna be out. So, and if you get them in Tom and Zero, you can try to sell them at these prices. Somebody will probably buy them. So it's up to you. Whatever you think's best. And then there's another issue that's going on in the game right now. There's if you go to Consumables and you type in major and you filter by epic, you're gonna see these things called major awareness Joe kit +1 or major armor or whatever, and these are great. They give you 44 item level and they give you 880 stats, and if you got 8 gears times 880, you get 7,040 stats from these things if you have them on your neck, your waist, your 2 rings, your head, your arms, your feet, and your chest. You got 7,000 stats. Well, they're broken right now on PlayStation 4. I don't know about the other platforms, but you can't use these. So the poor people who crafted these and are trying to sell them in the auction house, people might buy them. They might be buying them because they don't know they're broken, and then when they get them, they're like, ugh! So, we don't know when the fix is coming in, but this stinks for all the people who changed their builds around in Mod 21, and they needed these to get whatever they were trying to achieve. So, if you buy them, you can't use them. And that also goes the same for the pants and shirt. You can't use the Everfrost reinforcement kit either. And I found that out because I was going to do a video on these showing how they're best in slot, but I can't because I can't equip them. So that's a stinker. And then also, bear with me as we, yeah, I know PC is not used to this loading time we have. But let's go to Sea of Moving Ice. And this probably normally wouldn't be such a big deal, but there's a lot of people making the new Bard class, and nobody wants to go through the whole Storm King's Thunder. Well, maybe it's been improved in this, supposedly, what's this called, a mod? But, the genie gifts were the way to go, right? And is this the right guy? So, usually you would buy these bag of 10 town treasures and they'd give you all that stuff you can do so you can level up quicker. And as you can see, I have 3 genies gifts, but look it, I can't say purchase. I can purchase that. You can see the X at the bottom. I can purchase that. I can purchase that. Well, I can't purchase that. I don't have the materials required, but I can purchase everything else except I can't purchase that. And that's really I can't believe how many people this is affecting. It's very, we see it in Alliance chat, Zone chat, Reddit, Facebook, Discord. It's all over. And I'm really surprised that this isn't like elevated very high, because it's we have a lot of new people coming to the game, or people coming back. And this very simple process where they probably bought Genie's gifts to do it and they can't use them. And now they wasted their diamonds again. So those Sea of Moving Ice, you can't use genie gifts. The gold plated and gold bypass rings, I don't like using the word bug, but that might be a good choice. And then also a lot of people have commented that I am now a male drow. And whenever you hear people talk about best in class classes, best in slot classes, they mention, the Gith or the Wood Elf or the Metallic Dragonborn. Um, I have zero doubt that it is the best in class slot is male drow. Unless you're soloing. If you're soloing, it's probably not going to help you. But for any group play, it's good. It's very good, especially if everybody uses it. So mm, I think we're going to start seeing a lot more info on that as people become more aware of it. And okay, so that's what we got. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.